Hi and welcome to the video. I'm Dominos and I'm gonna be talking about Chaos and Peace. This is basically a guide for new players mostly, this video at least, and I'm gonna be talking from my experience with the game. I've been playing for a bit over a year now, and I've decided to share all that experience with anyone else that might need, the information to progress through the game or just to get started with the game. This video is gonna be based mostly on tips and game explanation for new players. Um, and if I don't know, they find the information useful and stuff like that, I can go ahead and start talking about more late game content, to call it like that, events and special events that come only after your server is old enough, for example, the events that are right now on my right side of the screen, the Palace of Legends and the Strongest Jinchuriki. If you're new to the game, you're not going to be getting these events for at least for 3 months since your server was created. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's start with the general tips. These are tips for anyone that uh, plays the game. Doesn't matter if you're a new or an old player, it's gonna be the same for you. This is basically a gacha game, and like any other gacha games, you need to be patient with them. You cannot rush through, especially if you're free to play, because you need to save up resources. You need to save up like scrolls for recruitment, right? You need to save these scrolls for when there's an event, so you can get more resources out of them than if you would just use them the minute that you get them. You need to save ninjas and enhance them when there's an enhancing event, for example, growth activity or paper crane event. They're the main source of resources for enhancing ninjas, and you're gonna get way more out of that than if you just, you get some food ninjas and you come here and you just ascend them directly, and you wish that just with that you're gonna be able to, I don't know, do whatever enemy encounter or PvP. It doesn't work like that. You need to be patient, you need to save up. Like I said, I've been playing for over a year now, and these are the ninjas that I've managed to enhance. It's true that I have a lot of food ninjas right now, but I'm saving them, just like I said, you need to save. I'm saving them for when that type of event comes. And that way, I'm gonna be able to get my ninjas up to 15 stars way faster than, just if I wasted all those resources. Okay, the second general tip I have for anyone is, if you want to be competitive or just if you want to, advance a little bit faster, just get some more stuff, use Discord. They have an official Discord. You can see it right before logging into the game. So if I switch server here, we can see the link. There's a lot of players that just ask for codes and stuff like that on chat. They didn't join Discord. You can see all the codes on Discord. They're over there. Um, okay, for some reason it kicked me out. That's fine. Notice. So here, if you click on notice up to the right, you can see it. It's written with blue and underlined. Click here to join Discord now. That takes you to their Discord link, and well, if you use Discord, you already know how it works. If you don't use Discord, well, that's it. But if you do join, they always do some sort of events where if you give a reaction to one of their comments, you're actually upvoting for a reward, and the more reaction they get, the better the reward. For example, right now as I'm recording, they're doing an event for Naruto's birthday, and if enough people vote for that, everyone will receive a free Naruto Sage with the code, apart from, legendary scrolls, I believe, and normal scrolls and faction scrolls and some resources. So that's really good. But also on Discord they have a pro tips channel where very experienced players that have been playing for a long time now, and that have pretty much every ninja maxed out and stuff like that. They're making tips on that channel, and I still use it to this day. Um, from time to time, there are very useful things in there, just like, maybe which ninjas to focus, or what gear to use on some ninjas, or what Jinchuriki, or all of that stuff. So I really do recommend, if you're using Discord, to go in there. It's gonna help you a lot, I believe. And with that out of the way, we can start with the tips for beginners. Um, Basically, I'm gonna talk about the stuff on my left side of the screen right now. You can see there's privilege, weekly events, and stuff like that. Well, let's start with privilege. Here you have the battle pass. The main thing you need to worry about is this over here. You don't even have to come in here, but if you're like just starting with the game, as soon as you make points, you're gonna be getting these rewards, and they might help you if you pick them up immediately, rather than if you wait 2 weeks for it to reset. And when it resets, it's just automatically gonna send it to your mail, all the resources that you've unlocked here. So I've completed it. How do you complete this? You get points. At 1,000 points you get the last reward. You get points by doing quests, so daily quests, which we're gonna talk a bit later on about. And basically Snake's Cave, which we're also gonna talk about. You do those and you get points every day, and when you hit 1,000 you can just come here and collect everything, or come early and collect whatever you have, because it might help you if you really need it at that moment. You don't need to worry about the rest of the stuff here, except for the singing event. Everybody knows how this works, right? You don't have to come get this every day. I haven't logged in yesterday. I mean, I did log in into the game, but I didn't pick up my reward yesterday, and I just picked it up now. So you don't worry about too much about that one. You just have to make sure you remember to get everything before it resets, because you won't be able to get the stuff from last month if it resets. Alright, next thing, let's talk about weekly events, still here on the left side of the screen. This is very important. Basically, here you get rewards for doing recruitment. It's gonna be 1 week for normal recruitment, 1 week for faction recruitment. If you recruit during this event, you get, well, you can see the rewards here. They're gonna be different for you if you just started the game recently and your server is not like 3 months old. It's not gonna be exactly the same, but that's the idea. I mean, you just do recruitment and you get that stuff back. Here it's gonna change. Right now for me it's this one, which asked me to get 8 ninjas, 8 5-star ninjas of every type. Again, this one will be a bit different for you. I think it's gonna be only 5 ninjas of every type if your server is not old enough, and you get all of this stuff, which is pretty nice. Then next one will be for enhancing ninjas. So basically these events are just rewarding you for enhancing or for recruiting when they're ongoing. It's very nice. This is for legendary recruitment right here, and here you can just buy stuff for gems. Most of the time there's not gonna be anything worth buying from here. Sometimes there is, but I'm not gonna go into that because I believe it's random, or it's like a rotation that I don't know about. I pretty much never go into this tab anyways. Okay, with that done, let's talk about the special events that come here on the left side. Sometimes you can see right now there's Ninja War. We're not going to talk specifically about that, but just keep an eye out for events that come on this side, because sometimes it's really good events, like the Jinchuriki market that I have now. Again, you're not going to have this on new servers, but this one is really good, because apart from getting daily login gifts like gems and other items, you get the chance to buy all of this stuff, which you can see it's pretty expensive, so you need to save up gems as well. But it's really good. Like, this is the best thing that you can buy for gems in the game when these events come around, and it's really worth saving like 40k diamonds just for this event alone. Okay, let's talk about daily missions. You can see right here on the top right we have tasks. You get all of these daily missions, and you get the chests up top, and basically each 2 daily missions that you complete, you open a chest. There's, I believe, 13 daily missions in total, so you can skip 3 of them because you only need 10 to get all the chests. I'm doing pretty much all of them daily by now, but if you're really at the beginning, I would skip maybe buying something from the shop if you're not doing well on gold or diamonds for now. And daily recruitment, like the recruitment, where is it? Perform recruitment. This one I skip it always if it's not during a paper crane or a growth event where you actually need to do all of them to get the final reward in the event. But other than that, perform recruitment, I basically skip it. The other ones are really easy to complete each day. Challenge Ninja Trial, we're gonna see that a bit later. That's basically free stuff for you, so you want to do that even like if there would be no daily task for it. AFK rewards, yeah, super easy to do. You can actually do it in one go. Enhanced Ninja Tools, another easy one. You don't have to actually like, I'll show you. So you don't have to come here and click level up and just fill the bar to get the quest done. No, you can just come here, click on level up, just use something cheap if you don't have a lot of money, or if you don't want to invest too much in that piece of gear. You level up and you'll see the quest is done. It's a really easy one as well. Challenge Tower of Ninjas, another easy one. You don't even have to win for that. Organization boss, we're going to talk about it in a bit. So it's also one that you want to do every day anyways. Challenge players in the arena, you get 3 free tries every day, and things to challenge other players in the arena are really easy to get anyways. So yeah, all of these are really easy to do. Bounty quest, items in the shop if you have the money anyways you want to buy from the shop once you get enough money and diamonds. Dismissing ninja, another easy one. And purchase gold 2 times. I'm gonna show how to do this one because I get the feeling that maybe some players don't really know what that means. So that talks about this side up here, which shows how much gold I have. You click on that plus sign and you can see this pop up, and you can click here on free, and it just gave me that amount of gold right now. If I want to do it again, I have to pay 20 gems, But if I wait for 6 hours and 15 minutes, as you can see up there, it's gonna be free again. And you can get free gold like this for a total of 3 times a day. Each 8 hours it resets. So basically what I do whenever the server restarts, I get this so I don't forget about it. Usually the next 8 hours I'll probably be asleep, so I'm missing that. But before the server restarts, I get it again, and I can complete the mission and get the 10 diamonds as well, which is really cool. Okay, let's talk next about the shop maybe. As I said, you don't have to do the shop every day, but if you start getting enough gold at least to start buying stuff, I'd recommend getting something cheap. I don't remember if you get these ones early on. I think you need to maybe reach level 100 or something like that, so you're able to buy this one. But I believe this one is always available, and it's only 1 million gold, which is not that hard to get once you start making money every week. So if you need to buy something, I recommend buying that one because you're gonna be needing purple essence, especially later on. Getting your ninjas to 15 stars, it takes a lot of purple essence. I usually buy these. Sometimes I buy this red one over here, and right now I'm buying this one for Hashirama and Madara. Okay, let's talk a bit about organization. So you need to do this for the daily tasks as well, but you also want to do this every day, no matter what, because it gives you these points, and with those points, you can come here to the ability, and you can make your ninja stronger. Basically, you give them more HP, more attack, all of this stuff that you have over here. If I go to this one, which I don't have upgraded because nobody really cares about strength ninjas, you can see it takes a number of points to level it up. If I click it once, it will level it up. And you can do this with all of these until you're maxed out. So that's really good early on. You also have the organization store, which takes you over here. And with these points, you can buy mostly gear, but also a few resources and ninjas. This is gonna be hard for any new players to get. It's probably gonna take you about 2 or 3 days in order to be able to buy like one of these type of gears. Also, you need to reach I think level 120 to be able to buy dark red gear here in this shop. But the way to actually get those coins really fast is by doing these bosses, and well, with a strong enough team, you're gonna be able to kill like a number of bosses. So when you create a new organization, the first boss is gonna be Seikan over here. And you're probably gonna be able to kill some of these guys, like the normal purple ones. And when you reach one that you can't kill anymore in one shot, or usually you really want to kill him in one try. uh, Obviously for really new players, you're not going to be able to kill probably anyone in one try, so don't worry too much about it. You just need to enhance your ninjas a little bit more. But when you start being able to kill some of them in one try, you want to actually switch organizations every now and then. Through here, you quit and you search for a new organization that hopefully has only inactive players, that they didn't really get to kill too many bosses. And you just switch organizations and kill the bosses that you can kill until you're strong enough to eventually fight Sage, which is the last boss right here. He works differently than the other ones, um, but we're not going to talk about that right now because this is still for beginners and it's going to take a long while until you can actually fight him. But basically, until you can actually challenge Sage and survive against him, you don't need to kill him. You just need to survive against him. You're going to want to be changing organizations every now and then and not playing with other players inside an organization. When you can survive against Sage, you want to go into the organization that has the most powerful players, and you just want to, do Sage every day because every time somebody kills or survives against Sage, you're gonna be getting this. Basically, a lot of points, gold as well, and this is for every member that manages to do that. So if you have 30 members in your organization, you're gonna get a lot of coins. I'm actually able to buy uh, pretty much everything in here every day. So yeah, it's really good because alone you would only get like 20k, not even 20k points a day. But yeah, that's how you need to do it. Next up, let's talk about this one over here, ninjutsu training. So this thing, once you unlock it, you want to do every day. This is basically just a mini game that you have 5 free tries every day. You just click the icons and you get the rewards, and you do this 5 times every day. The reason you don't want to miss on this one, it's because it's really easy, doesn't take a lot of time, and these items right here, they're really hard to get, and you're gonna be needing a lot of them. So it's best if you don't miss on that one. Sometimes I forget about it because it's not in the daily missions and I just forget to do it, but try not to do the same. Let's talk about the elite challenges right here. So if you see next to the challenge button, there's an elite challenges button. If I click on it, well, I've done all of them, but you're gonna have different ones. If you're just starting and you didn't do them, this is the last set, and they can give really good stuff. So make sure you try to beat them every now and then until you actually succeed, because you'll be getting, with this last set at least, you can see you'll be getting legendary scrolls right there. I think, yeah, red fragments for ninjas, and basically you can choose a ninja down here if you do all of them. It's pretty nice. And I didn't really know that there's another set of fights back in the day. I just did a few of the first ones. I saw the rewards were not that tempting and I just forgot about them. And then I completed them and I saw the other set, and it was pretty late by the time, so the rewards were not that good for me when I got them, but they're still pretty nice. What else can I tell you? Let's talk about this one, the challenge campaign here. This is also part of the daily quests. Basically, you come here, and depending on what level you are, you're gonna have these levels unlocked until you hit level 200, I believe, or something like that. It unlocks the last one. Basically, it's really easy fights. You do them, and once you win, you get the rewards. You get basically those rewards. But the important thing here is that you need to keep an eye out for this one. This one, um, at least the last 3 of them are pretty good because they give you purple ninja fragments. The last one gives you 35, and basically you want to do this every day because food ninjas are actually harder to get than the ninjas that you want to enhance most of the time. So basically you do this every day, right? You have 2 tries for each one of them, but you can also buy more. So if I click on this plus button next to times where it says 0 out of 2, it asks me if I'm sure that I want to buy that. It's 50 gems, so yes, I'm gonna buy that again, and I have 2 more. I cannot buy any more because I don't have the VIP level for it, and if you're going free to play you're not gonna have either, but it's really worth, especially if you can get the 35 or at least the 30 fragments. It's worth to do this, because it's not that much, it's not so expensive, it's not that many diamonds, and it's gonna help you get the food ninjas a bit faster, so make sure to do that as well. Let's talk a bit about Six Destinies trial as well. Here, once you unlock this, it's basically a set of 4 bosses that you can fight every day. Every 2 days the boss will change, and based on the amount of damage that the players did here, there's a ranking and you get rewards depending on your ranking. So you can see the first guy gets 20k of that currency and 5 of those items that are for XP for some other items. So basically at the beginning you're not going to be able to kill this. I can kill them in one hit with the team that I have here. For you it's gonna be, well, for you if you're still at the beginning, I mean, it's gonna take you a few tries to kill some of them. You might not be able to kill Naruto Sage right here after some stage because he starts healing a lot. Manda as well starts healing, and you're just gonna be stuck there for a while until you get better ninjas. Do take into account that you can fight these every day until they change. So basically it says that it ends in 2 days, and I've killed the level 100 version of Naruto Sage right now. Okay, so tomorrow it's gonna reset and it will go back to level 100. So you want to be clearing this every day as much as you can. If you can't kill him, like if you can go to level 400, that's okay, it doesn't matter. Just try to get as many kills as possible, because every time you kill them they will actually drop some resources and you will be getting more damage on the leaderboard. And with those red points that you get from the leaderboards and from killing them, you can go here to Destiny Shop and you can buy these items. All right, so here make sure you buy only the red ones, because it's not worth buying anything else here. You're not gonna use them in the late game. I mean, in early game you can use them, but it's not worth it to buy them. And the best ones that you can buy from the red ones, it's probably the damage reduced Matagama, or Magatama or whatever, and maybe the crit one depending on what ninjas you have, but damage reduced one is the best one. And then later on you want to be buying these as well, because some of them are used to enhance our others Magatamas, other Magatamas I mean. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. There's stuff that I left out, but I'm probably gonna talk about it in another video because this one is getting rather long. Please let me know if you found anything useful here, and let me know if you're actually a new player, because I don't know like what's the amount of new players coming into the game these days. It's a bit old already. Let me know if you're actually an experienced player or if you've been playing for like a month or two, and let me know what you would like to learn about. Like, would you like to learn about events, like the special events on the right, which we haven't talked about? Would you like to know about, I don't know, Snake's Cave for some reason? whatever you need. You can ask me something down in the comments and I'll answer you. And I'm guessing I'll make another video explaining some of the stuff that I didn't talk about in this one. And maybe if you guys find the info useful, I'm gonna be talking about some of the events as well and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know. I hope this helps, and I'll see you some other time.